It was all eyes and ears on the 5 judges appointed by Chief Justice Dr. Willy Mutunga to hear and determine the 134 cases that had been filed from all over the country, contesting the contents of the Boundaries Delimitation Report published by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission IEBC 4 months ago, a critical ruling that would guide preparations for the upcoming general election.
The Critical Commission.
The chamber upheld the proposed boundaries of the 8 new constituencies created by the Commission as provided for in the Constitution. That put to rest demands for creation of new constituencies specifically for the marginalized communities and the minorities.
We must caution that in taking into account the rights of the minorities and marginalized does not mean that the IEBC is obliged to create sectoral, ethnic, or clan enclaves.
Ensuring that the number of inhabitants in each
concept of exclusive constituencies and wards being formed on the basis of sectoral interest.
Out of the 134 cases filed, Justice Warsame and his 4 colleagues threw out 70 cases. Petitioners from Meru, Kisii, Kiambu, Mombasa, Migori, Kwale, Taita Taveta, Lamu, Kilifi and Tana River counties had a mixed verdict as the judges granted them some of their prayers for shifting of wards boundaries while dismissing the others. The chamber considered population size, geographical features and logistical issues while making the ruling.
The powers exercised by IEBC are not unlimited, uncontrolled or unhindered. IEBC cannot circumvent the wishes and aspirations of the citizens who donated their powers exercised for use on their behalf and for their benefit without justifiable cause or reason permitted by the Constitution and the law.
The chamber also directed a change of name to some of the proposed constituencies. Duji's constituency in Northeastern Province will now be known as Garissa Township, while Gwasi constituency in Nyanza Province becomes Suba.
The Commission shall review the number, names and boundaries of wards periodically.
However, the judges declined to grant prayers for change of other names assigned to other proposed constituencies.
The redistribution of wards and administrative units may result in new electoral units such as may require naming. On what basis is it necessary for the IEBC to rename an electoral unit, and on what basis is a name adopted? We must bear in mind that a simple name change does not mean that the physical constituency or that the ward or constituency has ceased to exist.
The judges, however, called for a review of the mechanisms for creating new electoral and administrative units in future boundaries delimitation exercises. IEBC upheld a decision by the defunct Interim Independent Boundaries Review Commission IEBC that was led by Andrew Legale to use sublocations as the basic units of creating new electoral and administrative boundaries.
There is therefore need to develop a legal framework for the creation and determination of sublocations. Failure to deal with these issues would open a door for indirect gerrymandering by those who have influence to create sublocations to suit their own tastes.
While creating the new electoral boundaries, IEBC and later the IEBC considered a number of factors, among them population size, geographical features, means of communication and poverty index. That is why some constituencies were split and their boundaries altered to create the new 80 constituencies, while some that occupy large geographical areas remained untouched. One such constituency is North Horr, located in the Upper Eastern region. It is the biggest constituency in the country, with a size of 38,953 square kilometers. This is equivalent to the combined size of Nyanza, Western and Central provinces. Barring any appeals on the ruling delivered by the 5-judge bench on the boundaries delimitation process, IEBC will now embark on the process of rewriting the boundaries report to factor in the directives issued by the court. Only then can the Commission embark on critical processes like mapping the electoral units as well as the voter registration exercise. Francis Gashuri, Citizen Live at 9 at the Milimani Courts, Nairobi.